Hey guys, it's Winterwolf and welcome back to my channel. Today we are building a modern limited pack Japanese home. I actually built this on stream on Twitch. In case you guys didn't know, I started a Twitch channel. So this was my first Sims 4 stream. It's actually my second stream total, but it's my first Sims stream. Yesterday I actually played my time at Portia and the live stream for that is already up. The live stream for this is also already up. This is just going to be the speed build version. So this is limited pack because of the fact, so I got a new desktop computer and I was downloading all of my Sims content, and it's a lot of content. So by the time I wanted to stream, which I think was like 2:30 I started streaming, I wanted to play Sims, and so I only had the expansion packs done. So this build is only using expansion packs, no stuff packs, no game packs or anything, mostly using Snowy Escape. Eco Lifestyle is also used. I have no idea what other packs I use besides that, so, but I think it's mostly Eco Lifestyle, Snowy Escape, but who knows really. So yeah, the reason I wanted to do this is because I never really hopped onto the Japanese building trend that was going on when Snowy Escape came out, and I was like, well, I have limited packs, this is the perfect time to go explore Snowy Escape a little bit better. I don't really know why. Partially I know because I was really busy with school, but also I think building Japanese homes just didn't really appeal to me. So I never really tried it out. But today I was like, you know what? Why don't we like dip our toes in just a little bit and build a modern Japanese home. So this was based off a reference picture. I don't have the reference picture anymore, but if I find it, I'll link it in the bio. I will also link my new Twitch channel. Please make sure to check it out. And I will link, of course, the usual stuff, my origin ID, my link tree, so you guys can check out my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook even. I have a Facebook, yes. I think I even have a TikTok. I just never use it. I'm thinking about starting a Discord. One of my Twitch viewers said that it was a good idea, so maybe I'll do that. But yeah, so this house is 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, well, 1.5 bathroom, and it also has a little greenhouse, converted garage for an office space or like a workbench area. I made it into a workbench area, so it has like the woodworking table and stuff, but you guys could totally do whatever you want with it. You can make it a movie theater for all I care. But yeah, so I tried doing modern on the inside as well, but I think I do pick a lot of Snowy Escape items, so it does come off looking a little bit more traditional, but I think there's a nice balance. I think there's a nice balance of modern and traditional Japanese, so I hope I tiptoed that line pretty well. But anyways, what should I talk about? I guess I'll talk about streaming because I'm really excited about it. So yesterday I played my time at Portia. I'm debating if I should make that into a YouTube series or if I should just post a live stream. So if you guys have any ideas about whether or not I should like make videos at my time at Portia, let me know because I'll totally do it. It'll take a lot of editing. It might not come out immediately. It's a lot easier to edit Sims 4 speed builds because I just have to speed up the footage and then rant for like 20 minutes as opposed to like editing virtual families or the tenants. I have to like go through hours of footage and actually listen to what I'm saying and pull out clips and stuff because I don't just speed up the video and speak over it. I just take whatever I spoke at the time when I was playing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about doing that. If you guys want to see my time at Portia on YouTube, I can totally do it. So yeah, I think for streaming, in case you guys are interested on my streaming and when I'm going to stream, I am in Pacific time, so when I'm speaking in PST. But my plan is to stream between like 8 to midnight at night, and then stream maybe like 7 or 6 or 7 to like 9 maybe, so a few hours here or there every morning, every night, and then also throughout the day whenever I'm building for the Sims, because you guys know I have to build content for YouTube. So whenever I'm building Sims for my YouTube channel, I will go ahead and hop onto a live stream and do it live, unless I really don't want to. I have to admit, sitting in a chair all day is a little bit exhausting. Usually when I'm building in the Sims, I'm like lying down in my bed and playing. So when you're live streaming, you actually have to be like up. You also have to be talking 24/7, which is easy for me in videos, not so easy when I'm trying to focus on building. But I've learned that if I just up the music, it's very peaceful, and you guys don't have to listen to me rant. You can just listen to music and watch a live build type of thing. So that's an option as well, if I get too tired of speaking. But I'll try my best to speak as much as I can. Hopefully not as fast as I'm speaking right now. Although I don't think it's that fast, but my mom always says I speak really fast. So I'm just trying to, what is it called? Pace myself, I guess would be the correct wording. But yeah, so I absolutely love this house. The only bummer about it is that it doesn't really have that big of a yard, but that's kind of just because the house was pretty big. This is built on 2-4-3 Wakabamori. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm so sorry. This is where James Turner had his house built, but I'm sorry, James Turner, formerly known as the Sim Supply, I had to remove your build to build this. I don't really know why. I think I built it here just because it was kind of sandy, and I was like, that looks a little bit more modern. It's kind of off to the side. You know, it's not in the middle of anything. Although I don't think any of these places really are in the middle of anything, because this is a pretty barren city, I think, in my opinion, at least. So that's good, at least. I like this house a lot, but as always with all of my builds, the living room is always so small, like so much smaller than expected. Like, I feel like you look at this house and you think it's gonna be really grand and fancy, like a fancy modern house, but the living room is really tiny. As per usual. I think I've said this happens in a lot of my modern builds, that the space is just tinier because I like to fit things that I want to fit in. So I'm like, well, something's got to go, and of course it's the living room, because I value kitchens and dining spaces over a living room, which I've noticed a lot. I think a lot of simmers value having a good kitchen as opposed to having like a really good living area, which I think is super funny, because I'm not sure how much we actually use the kitchen in gameplay. I'm not even sure how much we use our house in gameplay, because I feel like the only thing I use in my house is the computer, and that's it. Like, otherwise they're at work 24/7, so yeah, it's kind of odd. I never realized how many people value their kitchen over their living space. So the kitchen looks really nice. The dining area is super beautiful, but this sad looking living room is still really beautiful, but also just kind of small. I also love the bathrooms, and what I did with the bathroom, I just like the tile choice with the black contrasting flooring. I think it looks so pretty and calm and beautiful. I'm just in love with it for some reason. I think it's one of my favorite bathrooms I've ever done, and that's saying something, because I think my most favorite is the YouTuber retreat house build that I did. I really put a lot of effort in those bathrooms. Like, they're really fancy. They have separate space for the toilet, and they have this fancy self-made shower area, and like all these candles and fancy things. But this one, for some reason, takes the cake. I just love the colors and the tiles. I love the Snowy Escape tile on the wall. It's just so beautiful, so modern, so minimal. It's just amazing. And I don't think I've ever appreciated this much before until now. So yeah, I also went back in and cluttered some stuff. This stream actually had 6 viewers in total. One viewer that stayed not the entire time, but like half the time, and then other ones I think were for the first half of the stream. So that was really exciting. I had 6 viewers, and it was a lot of fun. Only one of them spoke to me, but it's still nice knowing that people are watching you, even if they're just kind of lurking in the shadows. So yeah. Let me know what you guys also want to see on Twitch, because right now I'm streaming, like I said, my time of Portia. I'm going to stream The Sims, but I also want to stream this like mobile app game called Last Day on Earth. I actually have it on the computer, even though it's a mobile app game, because I use BlueStacks to get it on my computer. But it's basically a zombie apocalypse game, so I was thinking I would play that at night and then play like Sim stuff during the day, because I feel like scary games you should play at night. So I want to play Little Nightmares. I want to replay my Life is Strange at some point. So Life is Strange, Little Nightmares. There's this like Alice in Wonderland game called Alice the Madness Returns. So desperately want to play that because I'm obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. So I want to play all those at night, and then during the day I'll play Sims. And sometimes I think I'll try alternating because obviously my YouTube channel focuses on simulation content. So I'm going to try to focus on simulation content for the most part. But, you know, I'll do what I can. I don't want to like overdo myself because I'm actually working on some stuff at home. My mom has a company that she's doing, so I'm trying to help her with that. And so I need to put that above my stream stuff, but I just really excited to be streaming, so it's really hard to pace myself right now. Okay, also, if you're wondering what's happening right now, like why is there a ceiling fan, why is there a cat on it, it's because one of my Twitch viewers named Pandas was telling me about how their sister wanted them to download The Sims, and they, I guess, don't really want to, and I was like, you should download it and play it and stream it, because they're also a streamer. And they were like, put a cat on a ceiling fan, put a cat on the ceiling fan. And so I was like, I don't know if I can do that. She's like, then I don't want the game, they said. So I put a cat on the ceiling fan, and now they have to buy The Sims and stream it. I don't know if they actually will, but I just thought that was funny. So I kept it in there, so all of you who decide to download this build will know why there is a cat on a ceiling fan. And for all the people who have no idea why there's a cat on the ceiling fan, they will be very confused when they download this build. So yeah, that's a little inside joke of this build. How exciting. But yeah, so now we're working on the garage area. Like I said, I made this like a little woodworking station. I'm not super happy with how it turned out. I feel like it looks really unfinished and like not very cute. Or like not cute, but just like nice. Like it doesn't look very nice, but I figured, well, it is a garage, so like it's kind of realistic that it doesn't look super nice, is it? So yeah, I just think I couldn't find a good layout for it. It was kind of awkwardly shaped because I didn't want to make the garage area too big because obviously we have no cars in this game. And so I was like, why would I make the garage so big when I could use that space for the dining area and the kitchen? So I made it smaller. So yeah, and the only reason I really had the garage area in the first place was because without the garage there, or like some sort of separation, the room was way too big. So I was like, no, definitely not. And also I was going to put in this really nice dining table, the Get Famous one, and then my Twitch viewer told me that it looks like a spider, and now I can't get that out of my head, and it looks like that was like my favorite desk, and they've completely ruined it for me. Or it's not a desk, but it's a dining table, that Get Famous dining table. So not using that in this build, but I was going to. And then we have the rest of this room. This is a really neutral room. As you can see, oh, there's also stuff from City Living, which I'm now noticing a lot of. So yeah, but like I said, this is all expansion packs, no stuff packs, no game packs. So it is still pretty limited, you know, in terms of items. Like if you have the expansion packs, which I feel like most people who do have DLC would have expansion packs. Like if they have like I don't think people really, I don't know how people choose to buy their items. Like for me, if I were downloading a game, I would definitely have all the expansion packs because it just comes with the most items and most gameplay, right? So to me, I'd be like valuing the expansion packs over, but then I'm also like, well, if you don't have that much money, or like you're maybe a kid, or you're just saving up or something, you know, you might be like, well, it's only $15, so you might get one of the cheaper items instead. But I don't know, how do you guys decide what items to buy and how to spend your money on this game? Like, do you pick based off of what gameplay it has? Do you guys decide expansions are more valuable? Do you have a specific preference on what pack you prefer first? How do you guys decide that kind of stuff? Because I have no idea how many people make that decision. Yeah, so now we're working on the kids' bedroom. I suppose I could have made this a bigger bedroom. I could have added a bunk bed. I don't know why that didn't occur to me, to be honest. I could have totally added a bunk bed, but I didn't. But yeah, so this is a single kids bedroom. It's really colorful. It features a lot of pink and green and some blues because I was just kind of going off of the bedspread and I wanted to do pink for some reason. I think I was like, oh, I don't think I do. I think I have an obsession with pink. I don't know what's up with me. Only in The Sims. Like, I don't like pink. Actually, well, recently I've started liking pink in real life. Ever since I've seen that Moschino wallpaper with the pink in it, I've just been in love with pink. And I used to hate pink, okay? But, you know, it pulled me in. I don't know what. I think it's an easy color to mix around other colors with. So I like using pink a lot, especially because I love doing pink and then blue or pink and green. So that was a lot of fun. So as you can see, the one wall is sort of like this pastel green and the other wall is bright pink. So it's kind of like very colorful, but because the green is so light, it's not too colorful, you know? It's just like the perfect amount, because you can barely see the green. It's just sort of like a nice accent, whereas if I just had the white, I felt like it looked too stark. So that's why I went with the green. Plus it matched the bedspread, and I always mix match colors, so it's not really surprising. Yeah, I don't really know what else there is to say about this build. I'm running out of things to say, but gotta keep the voiceover going strong. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I will say that for a modern house, it has a surprisingly closed floor plan, especially the way it's laid out with the living room being so separate from the dining area and stuff. I wanted to use platforms and stuff, but with the amount of annoyingness that comes with platforms, I was like, never mind, we're not gonna do it. I also wanted because originally I wanted this to have like the traditional platforms with the special, I don't know what that like little seating area is called, but it's like traditional, and I wanted to put that in there, but it was not big enough to have that, so we said no to that. And yeah, anyways. Oh, we also have to do the greenhouse. Yeah, I also love the exterior. Like, don't get me wrong, I know the outside is so small, but it just looks really pretty to me. Like, I'm in love with it. I probably could have done a little bit better. I add like this patch of green, so it's kind of like fake grass, I was kind of thinking, because I just felt like a modern house would be the kind of house to have fake grass. But then I was like, no, it looks kind of weird. And so, because I was trying to add a lot of greenery, but it just looked weird, so I ended up making it a little bit more bare. I probably could have done better with that part, but I couldn't decide. So yeah, so here we have a little rock garden on the back corner. It's really small, it's only like 3 rocks, but I was like, we can do a little bit of a rock garden. And then we have the trash cans hiding in the back. I hope I remembered to put a trash can on the inside of the house. I don't think I did. I even said that when I was putting out the outdoor trash cans, I was like, we need to put an indoor trash can, then I don't think I ever did it, so yikes. And then heading over here is this little green patch I'm talking to you guys about. I also struggled a lot with this fencing. I really wish I had the patio pack downloaded, because that would have been like the perfect fence to use, but I didn't have it downloaded, so I couldn't use it. And we ended up using this, which looks good. Like, you can see, I think I like it better because you can actually see the house. Like, the other patio one would have been really tall. But the only issue I have is that I couldn't find like a 3 wide fence gate, and I kind of needed that for this build. So then I ended up putting these from Snowy Escape, and you can't even tell they're gates. Like, you can't tell that they're gate doors. They just kind of look like fencing. So that's why I put them in there. I was like, well, it's not as noticeable, but it's different colors, so I was like, it's kind of like you can see. But yeah, and then obviously, realistically, that would be a garage, and you probably wouldn't have a gate there, but this is The Sims, and we don't have cars. So yeah, anyways, that is the entire build. So I hope you guys liked it, and as always, if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, hit the subscribe button, and if you really like me, you be notified every single time I post a video, go ahead and hit that bell button. Make sure to check out my Twitch stream. I will have it linked down below, and you guys are heading into screenshots right now, so I will see you guys next time.